Like darkness?
Welcome back, everyone. My name is Megazero, and as you see, we're here in the DLC, the Dreg Heap, where we're in the misshapen mess of the end of the worlds. And when coming here, you can access it right after defeating Father Ariandel. Father Ariandel and Lady Elfrida, or you can get here by completing most of the game and having DLC. Anyways, as you can see, we actually have a NPC, one of those stone hump travelers that we can have. Let's talk to him.
Oh, your head's square on your shoulders, is it? I thought that clamoring tin can was the last. But here we go again. What is it you want from this old stone-out hag? I've nothing for you, not a smithereen. I just like to stand here and take in the view. Well, that came out of nowhere. You think an old stone-out hag would be brimming with goodies? I've none of that, not a smithereen.
But if you say you have business, or you can say you can purchase items. These items include more embers, which is always good for us, another divine blessing, which you can use in the way of duplicating hidden blessing, some random coins, and you can get one of the things we died to, which being the split leaf greatsword. Very powerful weapon, especially if you combo it with like a bundle or a resin, but you can grab it. Just do that just to say we have it, and you can talk to her once more.
At the close of the age of fire, all lands meet at the end of the earth. Great kingdoms and anemic townships will be one and the same. The great tide of human enterprise, all for naught. That's why I'm so taken by this grand sight. This must be what it's like to be a god. Keep your marbles intact, love. At least until I lose mine.
But yeah, after talking to the Stone Hump tag, you want to just kind of like go around and look at the areas. Instead of going and following that message, go to the right, you pillage an ember, yay. But as you can see, you have these different messages, whereas the other ones you can see are have the same type of aura. This one exudes a more fiery one. If you read the message, it actually is from Gale, as you can see the message, and it says, take the plunge. You don't have to worry about any of the messages here because Gale won't never lie to you when it comes to like take the plunge. He says like, oh, go here, take the plunge, alright? And you don't ever have to worry about anything like killing you in a sense from falling. But as you can see at the Dreg Heap, this area is difficult to say the least. It's near the end of the game. Most things here can and will kill you fairly easily. Even these like what, corpses, skeletons, these can swarm you fairly easily and do a lot of damage. But you also should pay attention to the items that they have, being, I believe, what, the Murky Hand Scythe, and the other one which had the Murky Hand Staff. Well, the Sorcerer variant had the Murky Hand Staff. You want to pay attention to those because that will be very powerful when it comes to how we utilize Tharja. But as you can see, there's that big chungus boy. Oh, good lord. And you want to be careful because these things hurt, but you always want to be careful. Yeah, if you get right on the timing and plunge them right on their head, you basically insta-kill them with a critical hit. However, these things can and will do damage because they are tanky and they are chunker. You pick up the Cyanide, and they usually drop Titanite chunks. Grab this, more Titanite chunks. I believe if you go here, this is a little perfect hiding spot in case you want to be invaded. In case you are invaded, so just kind of like look there, see if anyone's falling there. Because yes, even in DLC, you can be invaded. Come up here, get an Aquamarine Dagger. I don't personally think it's that good. Then again, a lot of people don't, but I think it's like more annoying because of what you can do with it. Let's see, where is it? Because daggers are usually, yeah, here it is. It's annoying, but you can do like crystal blades, and like you just look. It's annoying because you can just do a little crystal flip with it, like whoosh, 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 and you can just like. If I'll show it off, maybe eventually, but I don't ever plan to use it. Most weapons, if there's only one of, I usually just put them in storage. Anyways, you fall off this though, and then you come down here. But you want to be careful when you're coming down here because guess what? There is a multitude of these Murky Hand freaking enemies that will just show up and try to steal your soul. Anyways, like right there. And you want to defeat them very quickly. Oh. Or else you get stuff like that happening. And I say defeat them very quickly. It's like if you leave them to their own devices for too long, they'll actually like transform into like these gigantic mega super dark spirits that you can't kill. Like, yeah, you saw him trying to form a spell right there. If you didn't defeat it, it would have transformed into like this giant black, like hand of God or whatever the heck it is. But Phoenix Soul of a Weary Warrior, not even worth it. But you want to be careful when you go here because guess what? You actually can't explore it because it looks like this is like the Lothric Grand Archives, at least for us. But like I said, always be careful with whatever item or enemy. Murky Hand Scythe, annoying item for PvP. But hey, if you go like if you really want to annoy people with it, you can use it because I believe it has like some of the fastest recovery in the game when it comes to the animations. Anyways, come over here. Oh, this one was a bit more tanky. Titanite Scale. That was on me. You can't back attack these little pricks. And there's one more spot I believe we can explore. Can we? No, I don't think so. I don't think we can go on this side, but yeah. After exploring all that, you want to go over here. Oh my freaking goodness, my thumb hurts. And take this, take the plunge. And yeah, don't fight this enemy. This is an angel. These angels hurt, and you basically won't be able to ever kill them on their own. Like, when I say on their own, I mean like you won't have the capability of like defeating this thing by yourself at a distance. Unless you, I don't know, like hack your way to do it. Anyways, go over here real quick, grab this, Ring of Steel Protection 3, and these angels are constantly firing barrage of spells, but they can kill other enemies for you. And I believe they will also always target them, but I think you have to be in the line of sight. Like if you're running past the enemies, the angels will technically target them and attack them as well. But anyways though, the reason I'm switching out is because, guess what? You see Lothric Knights in the distance. How they survived this long? No idea. But they are powerful and they are dangerous because they have access to some of the strongest buffs in the game. That being the Lothric Knight War Banner. This is a very powerful weapon that you see it wield that can buff, I believe, all forms of damage. I believe it functions similar to Sacred Oath. I don't know if you can pair it with it. Sacred Oath, I believe, being like the first tier spell you get for Miracle that you get for working with the Warriors of Sunlight. Anyways, come over here. Like I said, you want to be careful. Yeah, they'll do that. They'll transform and attack you. Rusted coin, really not worth it. But the reason we're going to the right first is because there's some pretty powerful Titanite chunk. A for one. You want to run in here, grab this Murky Longstaff, which is good for dark sorceries. You want to come in here, break that. Yeah, it's like a mad dash in this area. You want to go in there, break that, run past these guys. I'm not going to kill them all because these Murky Hand beings, they will constantly forever respawn. Go down here, kick this, and then you want to come over here, but you also want to be careful because this happens. They transform. Yeah. Just look at the constant transformation. But the reason why, great soul dregs. This is why I said you kind of like we had to wait almost to the end of the game to get Tharja's quote unquote full power in dark magic. Anyways, fall down here, and if you do, you get this. Combusted Silver Serpent Ring 3. It's like the normal Serpent Ring, except it's better. And if you come down here to a bit, you see that fall. Yeah. But the reason you want to go over here first is because you see that angel. Well, each of these angels are paired to a certain being. This angel is paired to this being. So, burn it alive and watch the angel. Like I said, they're tied together. So, with this thing's death, the angel dies. With the angel's death, this thing dies. I do believe you get this... I don't know if you get the combined amount of souls. No, you don't. Because it doesn't look like we got that many. But yeah. Instead of going that way, though, we're actually going to go up. We're going to go back to where we saw the Lothric Knights. And we're going to go this way. You can run atop the pillar that fell. Because, again, this age is a mismatched conglomerate of all the previous ages of fire. And then you come up and see this. Another NPC just by themselves. You don't have to worry about the NPC attacking you unless you attack them first.
Said to be in the Ringed City, where the pygmies who found the Dark Soul at the Dawn of Fire reside. All I can say is, those little stones aren't doing much to help me remember anymore. Well, that's the long and short of it. So if I completely forget who you are, don't be wroth with me. Come on, what else can I say? I'm a bloody hollow, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, so this guy is a hollow, but he's also not violent and attacking us. So we'll just leave him be for now. You want to leave Lap, that the man's name, you want to leave him alone for a bit. Because he has a little bit of an interesting quest line if you, A, leave him alone, and just let him do his own thing. What in God's name is that? Yeah. That's the transformation I was talking about. Oh, mother... Get off my bridge. This one, yeah. Like I said, these things will just constantly appear as long as like there's a murky sorcerer going around. But instead of going the other way where there was a, you could go down there and then there's a giant Dreg, Heap soldier, the big boys, I don't know their name. You want to fall down here. You don't have to worry about taking damage because you'll be fine. Because as long as there's like ash below you, you'll be fine. Ugh. Oh, come on! Ugh. There we go. Do that. And we're just going to break through his shield. We're just chip damage. Yeah. Do that. And you don't really get anything unique. But hey, you got some Titanite chunks, and you got But when you go through here, you want to hurry up and go through. Grab this, Projected Heal. Very annoying spell, but very good. You can use it, and you're allowed to heal. Come down here, grab this, Large Soul of Weary Warrior. You want to take out this Lothric Knight very quickly. Because he not only will get buffed, but he does do a lot of damage because he has that greatsword. And this guy with the Lothric Knight Spear is annoying. But you defeat him, hey, he grabbed an ember. I think it's a low drop rate, but you can grab it still. But if you go over and defeat the long way and take, or like this shortcut, you can come up to this Lothric Knight and bam, you got yourself a Lothric Knight Warbanner. If you go down to this one, it says take the plunge, you won't die. Yeah, like normally this type of height would kill you no matter what health you have. But as long as you have, like, you landed here, like the ash, you're fine. Like, you will always be fine. It's also like the last safe place you can hide while being invaded if they take the chance to invade you down here. Anyways, you go down here, you can light this bonfire, and, well, this area is quite big, so we'll be trying to get all the treasure, but we also have to, like, hurry ourselves through this area. Take this out, grab this, Black Firebomb, not really worth it because I believe it works based off strength, and we have no strength, basically. We have, like, 11, so it doesn't matter for us. So let's just kind of fully explore this area. Nothing over here. I don't know if like you can park. I don't know if you can parkour your way up there, but you could try it if you can. Someone probably has done it at this point, because freaking like people are still finding ways to like skip the whole world really freaking quickly. But we're going to rest here because we're actually kind of light on our Estus, and I don't feel like doing that, like traveling all over this place again. But remember, you can still be invaded like almost every area in the game except for like intermission areas and all that jazz. But if you come down here and go, you see we got to find another freaking angel. I believe the angel can and will always see you. But yeah, as you can see, it's attacking the little hollows. But instead of going to the right, we're going to go to the left. Go down here, and bam, you see two enemies. You get Desert Pyromancer's Guard. It's really purely for fashion because the defense you get on the Pyromancer Guard is garbage. Anyways, though, as you can see, I'm just kind of like running and like doing my best trying to survive. Grab this tiny chunk, not worth it. Like I said, this area is like just really trying to survive. There is a shortcut that I could attempt, but if I keep trying to do it and I keep dying, it's really not worth it. I'll show it off after we find the corresponding like parasite or whatever to kill this thing, because good lord. But yeah, you come down here. Good freaking lord, this thrall. Defeat the thrall. You go right here, grab this. Another ember. But if we go this way, like towards the giant tree roots, you would still get away from the angel fairly quickly. But if you fall down here instead, you get a Titanite scale, which I believe is a very good item to receive. Fall down here, and guess what? There's another angel. Yeah, this angel just spawns in everywhere. It's not the same angel, by the way. It's a different angel. And you don't want to stay in the same place once, like a spot to hide. More of the Desertmancer Pyromancy gloves. You don't want to stay in the same spot hiding from the angel, because the angels will do something dumb to make sure, like, no, you can't hide there. Grab this purple moss clump. Oh god, is it like right there? It is like this angel being is like huge. Anyways, yeah, there's a poisonous swamp part in addition to this area. Grab this. There's our Pyromancer Skirt. Again, it's purely for fashion. The defensive bonuses from the Pyromancy garb is really not worth it. Yeah, I won't be picking up all the items right away because, oh my gosh. Oh my god. And there we go, that's death. Yeah. These things are annoying. Because you can and will die to them a lot if you take too long in the area. Like I was just trying to show off and grab everything. Like, oh, here's the Pyromancer Skirt. Gar. We're going to die a lot. I'll save the boss till the next episode because I believe the boss, just like the other enemies here, hurt a lot. Anyways, let's ember up. And as you can see, Lap's back here. So let's go and talk to Lap, shall we?
Oh, I know who you are. Great to see you still in one piece. God, I can see why they call this the Dreg Heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumors that the ringed city rests below it all. Don't mind me. You needn't worry yourself with this nonsense. I just wanted to tell someone. I'm sick of old Humpty. I should stay quiet. Wait. I'll make it up to you. By letting you in on a secret of sorts. Past here, you'll find the remains of a giant earthen tower, half submerged in a poisonous swamp. Not a very nice place to visit. Only there's precious treasure in the thick of the swamp. I didn't have any use for it, you see. So, sorry, I left the whole package behind. If I get the chance, I could go fetch it for you. But if that's too long to wait, go nab it for yourself. I know who you are. A righteous warrior. Yes? With a solemn duty to boot. Well, grab that treasure. That's as good a duty as any.
So yeah, Lap will tell you there's a treasure here, but you do have to be kind of careful. Because if you remember, it's around that area where the frickin' angels are. There is a way to get past them fairly easily. You just do the invisible spell and spook, and that way you can't be seen. But say if you're invaded and my spell slots are taken up by spells that are completely and utterly useless to me, it's like, oh, why would I do that? But anyways, though, we're just going to try and speed run through this area as fast as possible without going through the swamp part first. Well, let me phrase that. We have to go through here. As you can see, the frickin' angel, while doing its little spin thing, will try to, I guess, cast Curse on you to an extent. Anyways, they'll come up here. Ring of Favor +3. Anyways, come up. No. Oh. Okay, healing. Run. Okay. We're mostly safe. I say mostly because this area is still dangerous and this freaking angel will keep targeting you. Like until you get so far away from it or it can't visibly freaking see you. Anyways, though, you want to run on top of these houses and be surprise attacked by a freaking thrall, which are really freaking powerful for thralls at this point, but anyways, though, like, I don't know why it's thralls, why can't it just be unique enemies at this point? Anyways, though, you come over here, bam! Hey, you prick! I need this. I need it. Anyways, though, grab this. Twing and Titanite. Yeah, these enemy, like, what? Summoners? What would you call these things? I don't know. Anyways, they will always drop Twinkling Titanite. Anyways, now it's time for us to explore the bottom half of the Dreg Heap. And I will tell you, you probably want to put poison moss clumps, because this area will inflict, like, you know, poison and all that annoying crap on you. Go through here, you see these giant shrooms. Destroy the giant shroom bugs, whatever the heck they are called. I have no idea. Grab this. Loincloth, yeah. But it looks like one of the few times you actually just get a flat freaking loincloth rather than just like poison loincloth. Alright, grab that. Titanite chunk. You want to be careful here because these are the Dreg Heap monsters I was telling you about. Like I said, they are powerful enemies. Look at this. Like 900, look at that. They have, like, at this point they have more health than a lot of bosses. But I do believe, like, Pyromancer is just kind of like the best to take them down. Don't use dark magic because dark magic will just flat out do nothing to them. So you kind of want to use fire damage when you fight these things because, good lord, they have a lot of health. And, like, what? You saw it took me, like, what, 3 Chaos Fist Vestiges to defeat it. Okay, I'm just going to use this. So that way we can get rid of our poison buildup. I'm going to do this because we're actually... This is the area where Lap was talking about where the treasure was. Or you could do something a bit unique. If you die too many times trying to get the treasure, Lap will get it for you. But in the interest of showing everything off, I will just show off us getting it. Oh, good lord. Like, yeah, look at this. Look at how much health this freaking unit has. No. Stop it. Yeah, look. It took us almost all veggies. And even with getting a buff from the freaking, deep protection, it's still not enough. Beep. But these enemies are literally nothing to us. Grab this large soul of the weary warrior. Ooh, triple kill. Multi-kill. What you want to do when you go through here is that you want to be careful, because I'm going to cast another deep protection. Heal us up, because guess what? There's still poison here. So, you want to run over here real quick. And guess what? Yeah, another one of these giant things. And I'm just going to go over here to where there is no poison. And we're just going to spam Chaos Sped messages. Maybe in between episodes, I'll probably put on Great Soul Dregs, because you gotta really stack up the damage with them. With Great Soul Dregs, and another thing to get more damage. Oh yeah, this guy. Good thing I have my thing off, because I am doing the DLC right now. But you want to hurry up and run through here, because guess what? Grab this. Titanite Slab. Yay, you got a Titanite Slab. And we're poisoned. Yay. But we'll just do this real quick, because it really doesn't matter. I believe we have taken out most, if not all, the freaking, what would you call them? Like, big bodied enemies. I have no idea what their name is. I probably would have put it in the last episode, or this episode. I can't remember what they're called. Because, again, you'll guys see them when I probably put them up there when I'm talking about them, but other than that, there's really nothing I can get on names. Anyways, there's another part right down there, but it also requires us to fall, so why not? You want to be careful, but it's like right here in the ashen area, so you don't have to worry about fall damage all that much. But yeah, as you can see, there's another big bodied enemy. There's another freaking thrall here. You come up here, grab this, Homeward Bone, yay. I believe, I don't know if we can get the plunge on them from here, but if we go to like right here, there was like another item. I believe it's just another loincloth. Grab this. No, it's a Herald Curved Greatsword, which is a very powerful weapon. You can combine it with Chaos, and you can just do a massive amount of damage with it. Because I've seen Chaos infused weapons with those, and good lord, is it powerful. I'm just going to run through here real quick. We're just going to eat this. Don't have to worry about poison, because you always come prepared with these areas. This final spot, I believe... Hey, we're almost done with the area, or at least this first patch, because this area is far larger than Ashes of Ariandel. The Ashes of Ariandel DLC. Now, this area is way bigger, because I would say this area in of itself is kind of almost as big as the previous area. I could be wrong, I probably am wrong, but come over here, as you see, another thrall, carrying a poisoned weapon. But if you also come up here, grab this, Prism Stone. And yes, guess what? Another NPC. This is a unique one, because this isn't, it's treated as a boss, or kind of like a typical enemy, but it's Desert Pyromancer Zoe. I have no idea what the lore is with this character, in comparison to like other characters and all that, but Desert Pyromancer Zoe does do a massive amount of damage. But like almost every single NPC, she only has like 3 heals. Yep. Can you stop casting? Whatever, I won the casting war, but take down Desert Pyromancer Zoe, bam. I believe you get the last of the set. No, you get Flame Fan. It's not really that good, but it does keep the enemies away. Like, oh, back away. So it gives the Pyromancer another option to deal with enemies. But anyways, though, when you come back up here, guess who's back? Back again. It's the freaking Angel. But you have to be quick about it here, because guess what? It's constantly firing off spells to try and kill you. But what you want to do is that you want to run down here, because he... Oh, frigga. Okay, we're good. We good. Yes, I know I'm like all out of Estus and all that, but we're actually very good here. Because we can no longer be targeted by the angels. Because the angels are one-time enemies only. So, there is a way you can do this. Like, get here very quickly and not have to deal with any of the crap that the angel-like enemies. If you go to around the area where we found the Titanite chunk up there, you can time your jump and fall down here. So you can skip past the entirety of you can skip the rest of the level, defeat the angel here, and then just kind of go up and reap the rewards. And you're basically at the boss room. So you can do that, but that takes care of the angel enemy here. Get some more twinkling titanite, and then it just provides you a nice way to get back up. It'd be different if, like, oh, you come down here, but you have to reset the area to come up. I guess enough people complained about that. By the way, if someone's trying to fog wall you to the boss, you can use this spot right here while being hidden and attack the enemy with the Millwood Great Bow, and you will take them out. Though I do believe you have to have enough strength to wield it in order for them to do like the knockback because it's Great Bow. I could be wrong though, because it does kill them. Because if they get shot off instead of taking the plunge, they will just die, I believe. Anyways, you come down here, grab this, another Divine Blessing, always good. Do I have to run through the area again? I don't want to run through the area again. Oh, okay, we're good. And like this is the last plunge you need to take because we have fully explored this area. Pretty much, yeah. We can go see Lap again. Well, there's another item we can grab real quick, but it does require us, I believe, to go back up there. Or, no, here's the thing. We'll just take the plunge, and if I grab the item, I'll grab it off and show it in the next episode. Anyways, you want to take the plunge down here. And I will tell you this next boss coming up is, without a doubt, like, one of the toughest bosses in this DLC. This DLC holds like 3 of the toughest bosses in the game. But with that, everyone, that'll be the end of the episode. My name is Omega Zero, and I catch you all later.
Like darkness.